Okay, so I've talked before about that's my children. I've talked before about cacao and carob and mixing them together to get proper calcium. You don't get it from the sources we've been told for years in the media. So this is one of my recipes that is easy to just grab and eat. I'm going to make 2 different types of these from this one. So again, it's half a cup of macadamias and cashews, a whole cup of almonds. Again, we soak our nuts. It releases the enzyme inhibitors and allows you to take up the nutrients. So first we're just going to blend our nuts. We'll be back after the noise. We've done our nuts, they're nice and fine. And we add a cup of coconut. So far it's the same recipe as we did with the apricot and coconut. But this time I'm going to add in the cacao. So that was 4 tablespoons of cacao, 3 tablespoons of carob. Give us that great mix. Those 2 together. Super food. Then I'm going to just give me a second. Just going to grab some mesquite. What we want to do is about a teaspoon of mesquite powder, even more superfoods, and lucuma. Mesquite's got a nice kind of barbecue-y flavour as well. So I'm going to mix those in, and then we'll come back and see what we do next. So it wasn't mixing properly, so what I've done is taken the lid off and I'm just going to loosen the edges. So unlike the apricot one, this one's got a lot of dry ingredients. So we want to make sure they all mix in nicely. So we'll loosen the sides and then we'll go again on a low speed. Excellent. Okay, so now it's blended in. I'm just kind of taking it from the edges again. I'm going to add in a cup of dates. And we're just going to blend that, and then we'll move to the next step. Good. Okay, so they're blended up now. We're just going to do the final step. Just take the blade out. And then I use the same bowl that I used for the apricot because I like to kind of like not make extra dishes if I don't need to. Thank you. And just put all that into the bowl. Now this time I've decided to add agave because my honey was quite crystallized, so this won't be as...
Wow, doesn't that look like chocolate?
This way it will be easier to mix through. So you can use raw honey, but it's 3 tablespoons of agave or raw honey. And then just out of my dehydrator, I've just been heating up some more. My other 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Pouring that in. Making the cameraman hungry. So now I'm going to mix that in. Actually,
I'm like tired.
Pardon?
More like tired.
Now we're just going to mix that all together. Now I like a bit of crunch in these, so I'm just going to add some cacao nibs, which are great mood enhancers. Maybe if you just eat them by themselves, but they're a little bitter, so putting them through something. A great variation to do on this one is to add in some peppermint oil, and you've got peppermint balls. You can just make it into the slice, which I'm going to make it into a slice into this little pie dish here. And another variation would be to roll them in coconut, shredded coconut, and then you've got little bliss balls. So you can go that way. So this way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it into here. I'm going to put half of it in and probably use the other half for the bliss balls. So we'll have 2 different types of things. Do you want to get... I've got a helper coming to see me. So I have to put it in. You don't need to see the helper, thanks, cameraman. This one's not going to go as smoothly for a slice. So let's just push it in. I think the hands are going to be the best way to go anyway. It usually is. So I just ran out of other dishes, so we're using a round dish. But I think this is going to be really good. Can you grab me some shredded coconut, my helper? You did come at just the right moment. because this one's going to go in the fridge. You got the coconut? Keep looking at it. Okay. And then we're going to just...
Looks like land.
It looks a bit like chocolate brownies, don't you think?
Looks like lamingtons now.
Chocolate
snow.
coconut slice.
Snow on.
Or brownies, or whatever you want to call it. So we'll just pop that in the fridge, and then we can just slice it up when it's done.
Call it snowy.
These ones, we're just going to grab out a piece. And well, I'll just do it in my jar, seeing I didn't have it ready to show you. This is a lovely little coconut choc bliss ball.
Do you want me to get a bowl for you?
Really good.
Do you want me to get a bowl?
Alright, that's it for now. So we decided to do them because my little helper here was thinking, let's make them up into little balls. The chocolate coconut balls.
Introduce yourself.
Naomi. Lani.
Niobe, she's 7.
28.
Do you like these balls?
October the 5th.
And do you like these balls?
Yeah, they're yummy.
We'll keep making.
Okay.
We're just showing that children love to make this food.
Yes, and China doesn't like to eat them.
So we've got all different sizes and shapes on our little plate here. Mummies and children making them. Kids love to make them up.
Mine. Oh, mine.
Okay. So that's all.
Bye,
Just thought we'd show you that.
I just want to be on TV.